someone who you all recognize if you've been here before, the wonderful and stalwart Pam Roach.
Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is correct Senator Hargreaves, whom I love on these issues particularly. I actually am a Republican who's been here longer than he, the Democrat. All right! That's right! Okay, so I've been in the legislature quite a while, but I was here first when actually he's been in the legislature longer if he's been here 30 years. I've been in the legislature, in the Senate, 24 years. And I always tell the story about my son John, how I came here to my very first rally, it'd be 33 years ago, when I was pregnant with John and had to walk. It was difficult because he was born in March, and so I was hard to get over here. I always tell that story, but I'm going to tell a different one this time. And it's another story, and I think everybody kind of looks at these things with and how it affects them, but I want to talk about what's forward for people. You know, it's always fun to know that Tim Eyman, by the way, was an adopted child. Somebody chose to have Tim Eyman and place him in a wonderful place, and he's going to be a man. And he himself has 3 adopted children. Did you know that? So, you know, it's a choice that people can make, to keep that child and to raise that child. You never know what that child will be. So roll the clock back 40 years, and I'm sitting in a Planned Parenthood office in San Diego, California. I really didn't know what they were about, but I heard that they gave free pregnancy tests, and that's why I was there. And so I'm there with a 5-month-old bouncing this little baby girl kind of on my knee, and they came back, and this man in a white coat pulls up a chair and sits down beside me and said, "Well, you are in fact pregnant. If there's something you'd like us to do about that, we can help you." So I was, really, great. So that embryo, that zygote, that child is now just last week was announced that he is the new chairman of the Pierce County Council, Dan Roach. Choices that we make are important ones. And I think that it's worth noting that women do make the good choices, and sometimes they just need to be educated and I think that's the part you're playing. I think today on the news we learned that, and maybe someone mentioned it before, that we are turning the thoughts of people. This is the ultimate human right issue. There is no human right more important than the right to life.